some might say that life could be full of negative vibes. Sometimes.
Sometimes, of course.
Affecting the mind and body. So, Ranga, how do you manage negative thoughts and emotions as they stress and the stress that they bring to you?
First thing I do is strap on my running shoes and just start doing some exercise.
Very guy-like.
The only thing I know.
So like, yeah, but you know, whatever it is, however way you let out steam. Right?
Yeah, of course, and we have a lot more other ways to do it. But one popular stress relief solution is aromatherapy. And joining us this morning to discuss it in depth is aromatherapist and Pick Me Natural founder Arlin Chandra. Hi, Mbak. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Arlin, I'm such a huge fan of your products. I already use your eczema balm because I get eczema rashes, and it's been very, very good. And I'm such a big aromatherapist enthusiast. Now, could you, before that though, share what is Pick Me Natural and why do you focus on making natural aromatherapy and remedy products as well?
So it started from my own family needs, basically. I have 2 kids who have asthma. I had asthma very bad when I was younger. My husband also had asthma, and we know there's a high chance of it getting down to the kids. So they did. After praying and everything during pregnancy, they still got the asthma. And it's very painful when you cannot breathe. It's like when you're breathing, but you can only fill up a third or half of your lungs. It's very painful, and I knew how that feels. So for younger kids, asthma is very much, it's a lot of suffering because they can't breathe, they can't sleep. So I tried using a lot of other natural remedies like honey. I got rid of all the carpets in my house.
Because of the dust,
Because of the dust, I vacuumed the mattress every week. It didn't work, so I turned to aromatherapy. I learned how to formulate, and there were a few failed formulations, of course. But then I found one that worked for my kids. So they didn't have to take inhalers anymore. They didn't have to take steroids anymore.
Very nice.
So it started from that.
Okay.
And then I started formulating for families and friends, for my in-law who had eczema, very bad, for my mom who had insomnia. So that worked for my family as well. And then we started thinking, okay, why not make this for other people who are suffering from this maybe seemingly trivial problems, but really affecting their daily life.
Oh, that is so true. Insomnia, if you don't get enough energy. And thank you for the eczema balm. That's all the first thing I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. And right now we're talking about stress because you asked me that question in the beginning. And we just would like to know if there's any scent, or is there the best kind to work and to deal with stress relief?
Okay, interestingly, in aromatherapy, it's part science and part art. So the essential oils are composed of 100% organic chemistry. It's from plants, it's distilled from plants. And some essential oils are good for stress relief or antidepressant because of the chemical components in them. Some are not so much focused on stress relief. Maybe they're for muscle or for pain. So we have here 6 types of essential oils that are really good for stress relief.
Okay.
Ooh. Maybe you want to try
right now
them.
is you love lavender.
Yes.
Is it there?
We're all in purple.
Yes,
Lavender.
yes, me too.
That's actually the most popular one.
It is. Lavender is the gentlest essential oil. It's one of the essential oils that can be used directly on skin because all the others...
But not all of them can be used on skin directly.
No, you have to dilute it with vegetable oil.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, lavender is one of the gentlest one. That's why it's one of the most popular.
Okay, so we are going to make an inhaler today, if I'm not mistaken.
Before that,
Yes,
though,
because
do
I
you
see-
want to try the scents?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So do you want to know, Ranga, why I love lavender? Let's open lavender first.
Try this.
So we have here smelling strips. Smelling strips is what we use
Lemongrass.
My
to
pig nose
evaluate.
is already very awakened.
You drip it to the
Sweet
there you
orange.
go.
Sweet orange.
What is
Lemon.
sweet orange?
So you just
Right.
and
So
that's
this
how
is
you
lavender?
evaluate the smell. Yeah.
Yep.
It smells different from the bottle, and if you drip it onto the smelling strip, you want
Ah,
bergamot.
lemongrass.
So you mentioned for maybe to get some of your soreness go away. Is there anything that can help with that? Which
I
one?
have actually here a product that is already formulated. It's
Ah,
called
okay.
the oil.
So you apply it directly on.
Yes, directly on your skin. You get it. You get it. So after you put it in,
Very
okay.
creative name. Very creative name.
Okay, so
and
what
lemongrass is also very good for the muscle.
for that?
Yes, this is lemongrass. Serai
Oh,
in
yeah,
Indonesia.
yeah. It's like not ginger. I don't want to say ginger, but
Serai.
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 All right.
Serai.
Okay, this
Bergamot
one,
is
that
a
one.
very happy oil. So anything that comes from citrus, bergamot, lemon, orange is good for antidepressant, for getting you to your happy place.
So lavender to calm down and the citrus
To uplift. Yes.
Uplift.
Oh, this is
What
good.
about
You know
for
what?
insomnia?
For insomnia, lavender is really good.
Yeah.
Lavender mixed with sweet orange and cedar wood is really good. So anything woody, cedar wood, sandalwood is great. My favorite oil is sandalwood. For that we also have the product. This is Dreamland Ticket.
Okay.
You just spray it onto your bed, to your pajamas, and it brings you to deeper sleep. So if you have, sometimes people don't have problem sleeping. Sometimes they only have problem waking up in the middle of the night. So
Right.
their sleep was always disturbed by
This is work on babies.
2 years old and above.
Okay, so no babies.
I can
Okay.
special formulate it for babies under 2 because
They're a lot more sensitive.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'd be looking for something for babies because they tend to be challenged, drifting from one sleep phase to the next.
Exactly.
and like, and some babies are pretty extreme in
Yeah.
the drifting. Right?
I feel you.
But do you have any tips for making homemade natural aromatherapy?
First, you have to trust your nose is part of the art, but then you also have to know the science. So knowing the components, the individual components of each essential oil is the key to make a blend. For example, you don't want to mix peppermint with, let's say, sweet orange for stress relief because peppermint keeps you awake.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
peppermint, eucalyptus, they're good for your breathing, they're good for your respiration, but not so much for stress relief or sleep.
Because it's,
So,
oh, yeah.
yeah, it gets you awake. And then, for example, essential oils that come from rhizomes, ginger, ply, a lot of Indonesian spices.
Right.
They're very good for digestion.
Oh, that's why I love
Yeah.
skuteng.
Good. Yes.
Yes.
My follow-up question, just real quick. I've always wanted to know, how do you become an aromatherapist? Did you have a specific course or did you read?
Very good question. So at first I read from Mr. Google, but then I found that the information there are very much contradictory to each other.
okay.
Like there are so much information out there. So I turned to books and textbooks. But then I found that there are scattered information. So I went for a course for aromatherapists. So to become aromatherapist, you have to learn about anatomy, physiology, pathology, about disease, about psychology, and chemistry, a lot of chemistry. So I signed up for a course based in California, 400 hours of work. And,
Wow.
400
and then-
hours.
Yeah.
Online or?
Online. But we have a set of oils and the practical part of it.
So how long did it take you to complete that 400 hours?
A long time. A mom with 2 kids, raising a business and having
Right.
that course. Yeah, it took me, I think, 2 years.
2 years,
2
okay.
years.
But good on you because
Right.
this is a business that helps a lot of people.
So
Yes.
now my dream is to have that course in Bahasa Indonesia, so people in Indonesia can study aromatherapy without having to.
If you're doing that, I'm signing up. So
Oh!
I would love to.
Interesting to
I would
have,
love to
yeah.
because I think as a mom, you're supposed to know different options and natural options to be able to help your children.
yeah.
And that's such an inspiration.
Very much so. And again, you're talking about learning not just about the smell and all, your pathology, anatomy. Now, how does it work actually, the smell or the essential oils, the aromatherapy, when you actually have one? You're smelling it or you're putting it on your skin. How does it actually work to make it work?
Yeah. Let's go a bit into the science of it. So when you inhale it, it goes to 2 different pathways. You can smell the odor, you can smell the aroma, right? And then of course it goes to your lungs, to your respiration system. So the odor that you smell, it goes to your brain. Your brain will recognize the odor and the molecule of essential oils is actually small enough that it can cross the blood-brain barrier. So our brain has a protective system for, of course, for its own.
Right.
the molecules can cross that blood-brain barrier, and that's how it affects memory, emotion, cognition. So there are oils that can improve concentration, prevents you from being drowsy.
Right.
It also improves memory and feelings. That's why it goes to the psychological part.
Okay.
The other pathway, when it goes to your lungs, when it gets absorbed in your lungs, then it goes to the bloodstream. So why eucalyptus or cajeput, kayu putih is good for respiration because of the component 1.8-cineol is the chemistry. It goes to your lungs, it expands the airways, etc. So that's how it works. And then it goes to the bloodstream and distributed to the whole of your body. So you can use inhalation for any problem that you cannot touch or you cannot see.
Okay.
That's the easy way.
That's a
So
good
psychological
rule of thumb.
problem,
You go up.
You
can't
go
see, right?
inhale.
You inhale it.
Yes.
Right.
Go inhale.
Yeah.
So if you're allergic to put anything like any lotion on your, some people have that.
You can inhale it,
just inhale
yes, and then or diffuser. But for skin problems, of course, you can see and you know where it is.
Right.
Allergy, eczema, or bruises, sprains, muscle sprains. Then you can really know here's the pain.
Right.
Then you put it on the skin.
Right, right.
But to do it on the skin, then you have to dilute it with vegetable oil first.
So you have
So
to know where and
it's
how.
safe to say that anything can be solved with these.
Most things,
most
I will not say all.
Yeah, but because it's very, very interesting now, Kai, because all these years we understand, because me personally, I'm a very big fan of painkillers,
Oh,
right?
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So,
it's our both reactions.
exactly. So I really want to, diet down
Yeah.
or try to taper it.
Yeah.
Balance is the key.
I guess.
Balance
So
is
if this could be the answer to it all, then maybe I'm gonna look
What kind
deeper
of
into
pain
it.
did you look to relieve?
Well, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Not painkillers, just what do you call it? Just soreness, to kill that
okay,
very
okay.
quickly
So
instead of
muscular.
letting it linger for a few 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Instead, I take an ibuprofen and then let it go in one night.
Wow.
So that's
You know
not
what?
good.
Fun fact.
But
You run, right?
I run. I play tennis. I play golf.
Wow.
He's very active.
I ran a marathon last October.
Yes.
And my first ever marathon. So after that marathon, I put this on everywhere because I know I'm not gonna be able
You're
to
not
walk.
gonna. Right. Oh, okay. And
I put it on, and the next day I'm good as new.
that's very, very good. All right.
Try something if it works for you. then
Exactly,
you can
because there's
dial
so
down
many of them
the
right now
medication.
that I just in this table alone. I mean, it has specific effect on anything, on everything in your body. Okay, noted.
Noted. So I'm excited. We are going to try to make an inhaler, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. Because obviously the inhaler is to be inhaled, and that's for the nose, right?
Yeah. So, are we gonna have two different kinds, or
How are
We have,
How are we gonna do
okay,
it?
so this is just a short example. So I'll be bringing the essential oils here in these two little bottles are
Okay.
already formulated. This is something that we use for our products. We have two. One is Mellow Free for stress relief. The other is Think Light. This is for migraine and headache.
okay.
Something that you cannot touch or see, you inhale.
juice it.
Yeah. Stress you cannot see, migraine you cannot really
See.
touch.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
So.
there.
So the first thing is if you want to try the smell, then you open the little bottle and dip the smelling strip a little bit, or open it and drip it on, if you can,
Eucalyptus.
or just smell it.
Menthol.
That one is very much pepperminty.
Pepperminty.
Oh,
Open it. That one is the one for
This is for migraines. So I know that sometimes when I have a migraine, but I need to calm down,
This is for stress.
is it weird to mix lavender with peppermint? Because I kind of
No, it's good. It's a good idea actually,
It's actually-
because
it's one of my
lavender
favorites at home.
lavender is very calming. It's calming for the nerves and everything, and peppermint
for the headache.
takes the pain. Yeah, takes the pain away.
Yeah, because
Peppermint for any kind of pain.
Yeah, so I did.
Okay, noted too.
I actually read about it when I researched the things that you could use for babies, right? And apparently, peppermint essential oils are really good if they're sick and
Yeah, but you have to very, very dilute it very well because peppermint can be
Diffuse
Oh, diffusers.
Diffuser is fine.
Diffuser is safer for babies and kids, yes.
Okay.
Much safer.
Okay.
All right, so the easiest part is, for an inhaler, there are 3 parts. This is what you have inside your inhalers. This is the cotton wick, and that's just the body. So it's easy. You just put it inside, and then you can see the essential oils being absorbed into the cotton wick.
Okay. This one is it ready? Oh,
This
no,
one
it's
is
that-
for
Think light.
Yeah,
You do
think
it.
light. This one. I'll
How
open
many
it.
drops?
This is already formulated for 1 inhaler. Usually,
So we
it's
put the entire thing.
Yeah, 13 to 15 drops. Don't turn it over. Just
drop it.
Put this inside. Then you can
put
see. Yeah.
inside.
Put it inside. It's a bit tight, but you can.
So, but you're talking about peppermint being able to
Yeah. Can you see?
get
Let's
rid
go
of your
over now.
headache, right?
Yep.
Now, for me, well, again, maybe because I'm never really wanting to know more about aromatherapy, but for me, if I have a headache, I'll go get a cup of coffee, and that
Yep.
solves it. What's the explanation there, though, if you can help me? Is there
So,
any?
coffee has.
So when it's
caffeine,
gone, that means it's already up
right? Yeah.
here.
It's already
okay?
absorbed, and then you
Alright.
put it inside the inhaler
Okay.
body and cap it.
All right.
Mellow free.
Mellow free.
Citrus sinensis,
Sweet
Kananga oil, and lavender.
So this one. All right.
Oh, good. And then this label is for this, so you don't forget.
Oh, it can. I can.
Yeah.
So think light.
Yeah.
Sticker.
That's with the caffeine first.
Mellow
Okay.
free.
So it's
Other way around. So it's
0.6 milliliter.
Right.
This thing. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So you know an inhaler is gone when you can't smell anything from it anymore. So there's
Okay.
no like best before date or expiration.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So essential oils don't have expiration date.
They do. They have a shelf life, but it's not because there are microbes or bacteria in it, but because they are oxidized. That's why the bottles are all dark and glass to avoid
Reason.
sunlight,
Direct
direct
sunlight.
sunlight
Yeah.
and oxygen.
Okay. Well, I got something for the
Getting
next.
getting back to your question, is the
Oh, yeah.
caffeine, because caffeine makes you alert, and sometimes that alertness makes you breathe better. Headache sometimes is related to tension and to
Yes.
lack of oxygen.
So the caffeine does it for
The
me then.
caffeine does
That's
it
the
sometimes,
explanation.
yeah.
Makes
Sometimes
sense.
for me, if I don't have any inhalers, I have hot chocolate.
Oh, that's for you. So everyone is different.
Maybe,
Right.
yeah.
Some people maybe go for tea
Yes.
or just water. Maybe they can also help.
Not so much
with water. Okay.
because coffee, tea, chocolate, it has
Caffeine.
herbal in it, right? And, yeah, and mostly caffeine.
Ah, very interesting. Okay.
Interesting. Well, that's why they say coffee is also a pain reliever, right?
Yeah.
The caffeine. Ah, now we know.
That
You know,
explains
but
it too.
Arlin, I'm really excited about this, and I think you need to purchase one of them.
I need to get one of these so I can stop taking.
I mean, look at the products you have here. You're being very, very innovative. The period relief for grumpy to happy. I love this because girls will love this.
Exactly.
You've catered to so many different things. And this is one of the things that I was so surprised about. Can you tell us about the belly balm?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
belly balm, we have 2 different sizes. One is like a balm size, but bigger. This one is easier to apply, and this helps with improving your muscle tone. So you use it before exercise or straight after shower, and then it helps dealing with fluid retention, because people with extra fat cells retain fluid in their
Right.
body.
Yes,
Or lazy digestion, and then it helps with that.
Okay, so in a
So
way,
it's-
this will get you lean.
Yes,
It gets rid
helps
of the
a
water
lot. It
retention.
helps out a lot
the
with,
water is
especially
gone.
with legs, because you use your legs every day,
Right.
at least for walking.
Right.
you know what?
Right.
It's definitely put into my workout essential list.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when you're working out, you need to bring one of these, right?
Yes.
Just before, right after the workout, when you shower. It's
yes.
really- very cool.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
I wonder if what 400 hours is going to be like if we took one, right?
Yep, yep.
If we took one.
So, but Arlin, how did you come up with various, various innovative solutions? Because you basically have come up with very innovative solutions.
Yeah.
And is that all
I
aromatherapy
find
part of the
inspiration.
course? or
Yeah. No.
No.
I learned
think,
the
right?
creative part from basically looking at the people around me. This was for my mom. This was because a lot of my team was
First
a bit
looking you.
overweight.
Right.
Amazing. Results? Okay.
Results.
Okay,
The results, they all
Okay,
come out
proven
good.
results.
Proven
Proven results.
So exactly. That's why I was wondering about this one and wondering about that one too.
The other one that I just came up with was inhaler to stop smoking. And
Gee, I'm thinking about my mom right now. All
Oh.
right.
My dad.
And your dad.
yeah, and a preliminary trial shows that for 6 weeks of usage, the minimum reduction in frequency is 50%.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty
okay.
Minimum.
Yes, but
So
still.
the average is 70%.
Oh. You know what?
Man,
We
that's
hope it comes out into the market soon, and we're certainly looking forward to more Peak Me
We
products.
are.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. And
Thank
thank
you
you
so
for the eczema balm.
Thank you, Marlon.
That was
for having me
Arlin
here.
from
Yes.
Peak Me Natural.
Me natural. Wow.
Yeah.
See, something that you learn everything new every day, and especially today with aromatherapy. Me personally, this is something for me to take home to with. And this, All right, Marlin, thank you very much
Thank
once
you so
again.
much,
Thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you.